Hi, welcome to the Cafe Bean Counter Knits. My name is Jessica. I live in Phoenix, Arizona with my husband and my brother. Today I am drinking some Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I had my knit group this morning, which was super fun. It's now afternoon and I'm still drinking coffee, but it's my last day of vacation. I've been off for the past 10 days, which was really nice because I did get sick, so I haven't recorded anything. Today is Monday, January 2nd, 2023. So I have a lot to talk about. I'm going to talk about some finished objects, some WIPS, some goals, and what I might knit in 2023. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to go over my 2022 completed projects. So in 2022, I completed 11 hats, 1 sweater, 1 baby blanket, 2 yarn cozies, I think 2 yarn cozies, maybe 3, 30 pairs of socks, 30 pairs of socks. I was a sock knitting machine, and 5 dishcloths. I think 5 dishcloths, maybe 6. I can't remember. I don't usually keep project pages for that, but I'm just going off of Ravelry. So, some of the recent WIPs that I've had, I have some finished objects, so I'm going to show you those first. So these were all finished in 2022. So this is a hat. This is the Multnomah Falls hat by Kay Hopkins, and this is using Earth Yarns, and I don't remember the number, but I'll link the project page in the description box below my Ravelry project page. Yep, I finished this. This is going to go, this is going to get soaked today, and it's going to be sent off to my friend. I love the cables. I made this hat before in January, and it's so beautiful. I absolutely love how the yarn went from dark to light to dark to then light, but it's just a beautiful quick knit. The pattern is so easy to memorize and you just keep going. But look at those cables, so pretty. Cables are intimidating, but they're fun. Excuse me. Gonna have a little bit of water. Okay. My next finished object is my Freckled Whimsy Advent Socks. Oh yeah, I finished these. Finished these before the end of the year. I finished them, I think, on December 23rd, maybe? Because at one point, like around the 20th or something like that, I'm like, I'm just gonna finish them. I wanted to get them off my needles. They're so beautiful. And while I was knitting these, a girlfriend from work saw them and she loved them. And so I'm going to give them to her tomorrow when we're back in the office. I'm excited to gift these to her. She just loves the colors and I love this. And this has 24 different stripes. And I used Moonglow Yarn Co. Cottonwood Breeze for heels, toes, and cuffs. And I have 24 more stripes, so I can make another pair of socks for myself. I think I might do that maybe July. I think I'll do like an Advent in July. So, yeah, I have leftovers. These are so much fun. I'll definitely, if she offers these next year, I'll definitely knit these up next year for Advent. But I was able to keep up for the most part. I did fall behind, but then I was able to get caught right back up. Alright, the next finished object I have is my Cozy Knitters. Let me switch my sock blockers. I only have one set of sock blockers that fit these. I have like a small, medium, large pack that I got off of Amazon, which I can link below. Alright, Cozy Knitter 2022 Advent Stripes. These I think I finished either on or around the same day. I think I finished one day and I finished the Freckled Whimsy one day and the Cozy Knitter the next day. But yeah, these ones got done. I washed these and now they're ready to be worn. And these were so much fun. I love the colors. So pretty, so beautiful, so vibrant. I hope the lighting is okay. It's cloudy outside with a little bit of sun. Yesterday it was super rainy and I really wanted to get a podcast recorded, but the light was just so bad and I don't have lights. So, but yeah, these are done. These are going to get added to my sock thing. Oh, by the way, this is a shadow wrap heel. I absolutely 100% love this heel. Like, I used to be a heel flap and gusset girl, but now I'm a shadow wrap heel. I just love that it's so quick and it fits my foot really, really well. I'm actually wearing my Bumble's Bounce socks by Mustache Yarns, but I'm not going to lift my foot. So those are my 3 finished objects that I have. I have a bunch of WIPS, and I will show you the ones that I have been actively working on. So the first one is in a bag from Midwest Stitches. It's my Grinchmas bag. And this is Pretty Twisted Yarns in the Festival AF, her Stardust base. And I am working on some socks, Christmas socks. So these ones I really want to get done, but for some reason, I just haven't felt the need to knit them, but the pattern is beautiful. I'm doing String of Lights by Sock Witchery. These are marking my rows, so I know I can make both of them the exact same. This one's almost to the heel. The heel will be done today because I will be working on these this afternoon. Then fly through the foot and the toe, and these will be done. They will be a finished object on hopefully my next podcast, because I am planning out my knitting a little bit. Planning it, but being realistic with my goals. So I'm setting little goals for myself every day to try to finish some things that have been kind of lingering, and I will talk about that in a little while. Okay, my next WIP is in a bag from Stitching Plaza. If you haven't checked out Stitching Plaza, you have to. Her bags are amazing. These are just, they're so good. They're good for socks. I actually have one in acquisition, so I'm going to show you. But this one is an acquisition. I just bought this as a coffee bag because I'm coffee, cafe, bean counter knits. So this one is Zebra Yarns 12 Days of Christmas Advent socks. So these were cast on Christmas Day. Look at these rainbows. So good. And you'll see here, they have a contrasting like confetti cake. That's what I think of when I'm knitting with this. I'm like, this is confetti cake. But so pretty. So these are one stripe a day between now and January 5th. This is through today's stripe. I did these this morning. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. I'll give you a sneak peek the rest of the few days. We got blues and we got purples. Finish off the rainbow. These will be done on, let me look at my notes. These will be done on January 5th. Well, maybe the 5th or the 6th. Probably the 6th, because the 5th will be the last stripe. And then we'll see if I can get toes in that day or not. That's the day I go into the office. So I won't have as much extra knitting time in the morning or in the evening because I'll be commuting. So, and this is what the confetti, look at that. I'm going to have a bunch of extra, so I'm going to be able to use this for other socks, and this is going to be great. I'm excited. But I love that the yarn that she gives you is exactly enough for 2 pairs of socks. And there's no leftovers, which I love leftovers, but this is just great. I'm excited. I'll definitely do this next year. But yeah, Zebra Yarns is on Etsy, so I'll link that below. All right, let's see. Oh, next WIP. Another Stitching Plaza bag. I can't get enough for her bags. They're just, this one has cute little owls. I love it. So this is, this is my Desert Vista Dye Works. So I am participating in the 9th annual Desert Vista Dye Works monthly sock club. And I'm doing icebreakers, blues, and whites, and blues. When I was knitting this, my husband's like, I want these. So these will be for him. And I cast on the cuff. And then I did a little bit during knit group today. So pretty. So I will work on these and get these completed for January's socks. So that's all the progress I have on those. Not very much. Like I said, I just cast those on yesterday, because yesterday was the 1st. Okay, next WIP is my would-be bag. So this has been super languishing because it's been bothering my hands, but I've decided that I will be striving for 2 rows a day. If I can get 2 rows a day, I will knock this out, hopefully by the end of February. That's my hope. So here's how much progress we have. We have a good bit. I don't know how much this is. I don't think I have a tape measure in here. No, I don't have a tape measure nearby. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing good. I think I put my progress in from the beginning of the year. So I have done 4 stripes. I did 2 yesterday and 2 today. And this Noel Progress Keeper, I think Midwest Stitches. I'm not 100% positive. This coffee is from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. Just beautiful. I got a whole set of 6 different coffee ones. I have ones that have little beans. I have coffee cups, a little coffee mug. It's super cute. So this is the would-be bag, and I'm using Radiant Cotton. It's 100% Egyptian cotton, and it's a DK weight, and it's a, what is this? Steel gray. A little bit messy because it's been moved around and I've been pulling from the center. So yeah, this is my would-be bag. So hopefully I'm gonna get some progress to show you every week on this. Hopefully, 14 rows? I'll have to measure and see how many inches I'm getting per week and see when this will get finished. Alright, next up is my Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart. And I'm using the minis that I got in an Advent swap with my friend Veronica. A little coffee break right there. Sorry, a little tangled. Let's get this pulled up. Look at this. I am on the 5th color. Yeah, I just started the 5th color. You can see this is bright hot pink right here. So what we did is we decided to exchange 20 gram minis, and this pattern is written for 10. So I am doing 10 until I get run out to very little. And then the other 10 I'm using in my Cozy Memories blanket, which I'll show in a bit. Here's another little cute progress keeper. I think this one is, by Midwest Stitches. Not 100% positive where I got this from. But yeah, that's my Um, habitation throw. I'm hoping to get a few rows in a week or a day if I can. I may alternate. So I'm kind of working through kind of how things are going to be now that I'm going back to the office, and kind of figuring out how to work on things a little bit at a time, because I feel better if I work on things a little bit at a time to get some things done and off the needles. But I'm enjoying everything that I'm knitting, so I will do a little bit on one thing and move to another. Oh, and this is in a bag, I didn't say, by Happy Little Yarn, and it's a Christmas bag. Same thing with the Would-Be bag. It's a Thanksgiving bag because I started this in November. There was a knit along with the Would-Be bag. It ended 12/31. Clearly I didn't make that deadline, but that's okay. I still had fun making it. Alright, my next WIP is my Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of Homespun House. This is twisted. Give me a second to get it together. This is doubled up. So, this is the Cozy Comfort Throw, and I'm using the Moon Glow Yarn Advent Calendar, and I am on color 4, I believe. Let me look. Yes, color 4. It's this beautiful color. Here you can see it transitioning from red to dark purple to bright purple to a darker, like, wine color. Super pretty. I'm holding it double with Stroll White. Oops. Stroll White. I have it in a bag by Midwest Stitches. And I'm using these adorable yarn cozies from Ginger Snap Fibers. And I will link both shops below. But yeah. I have one holding my white, and I have another one holding minis and the main mini on here. So it keeps things organized and nothing gets tangled. So I was timing myself, and I can get one row done in 17 minutes. I'm kind of medium speed knitter. I'm an English knitter, but medium speed knitter. So I think there's 215 stitches on here. So I figured in an hour I can get about 3 rows done. So my goal is hopefully, if my husband happens to drive me to work, I can get like 3 rows of this done every day, which will be really nice. But this and the habitation throw are kind of long-term projects. I'm going to work on them little by little, give them some love every day or every other day or a couple times a week. So that is my progress so far. The last WIP is actually a scrappy project, and I was drawn to this quite a few times while I was on my little holiday from work. And this is the Coziest Memories by Kimber Ray. And it's coming out really good. I'm going to do a center, and I'm going to go out from the center. So this row right here, starting here, is going to be, and going out is going to be all the leftover bits from my friend Veronica. So the yarn that she gave me is going to be in here. So I have 3 days worth in here. I have another one. I have days 4 and 5 in here. I have more minis in here from other socks that I've made. This is Mandy's Makings from last year. This one is Kimber's Cozy Creations. What is that? The Crazy Sock Lady colorway. This one I think is Cinnamon Latte. It's a Yarn Cafe Creations. This one's a Yarnable December last year, Grape Crush. This one is Fangirl Fibers, Pumpkin Latte. Maybe. No, pumpkin spice latte. Sorry. So yeah, I have been, and I have a little progress keeper marking my center. Another little coffee cup from Twin Mountain Handcrafts. So just a little bit, like I've been, like, you know, let me pick this up every now and then and put a square in when I don't want to work on anything else. So that is all of the active WIPs that I have. The only one I did not show you was the Campside Cardi. And that one I haven't touched. But that one is going to come out of hibernation and get in my rotation after I finish some of these other projects. So coming into 2023, I have 7 WIPs. The zebra yarns, the pretty twisted yarn socks that I showed, the habitation throw, the cozy comfort throw, the campsite cardi, the would-be bag, and the coziest memories blanket. And the Desert Vista Dye Works. I didn't count that because I technically started it, so these are all my languishing WIPs. I just kind of have a list right here. So I gave myself some goals. Typically I don't, but because I have a lot, and there's a lot I want to knit, and I have a lot of mojo right now, I just want to cast everything out and knit all the things. But I got I picked this up on Amazon, this little journal, like notebook, calendar, planner thing. And, you know, I'm hoping to get this, I'm going to get the zebra yarns, the pretty twisted yarns, and the DVD socks off the needles by the end of the month. And then I want to be on mini 12 for both the cozy comfort throw and the habitation throw. So when those socks are done, I'm going to focus on those 2 blankets and get at least 12 minis in. Or get to at least the 12th mini. That's what I meant to say. Not 12 more minis, but the 12th mini. And then I want to be at least halfway my would-be bag by the end of the month. We'll see if I make those goals. I'm not holding my feet to the fire and saying you have to have them done. But those are just some goals that I have. I picked up some cute little pens on Amazon too, and I made like some kind of like daily little goals for myself. Kind of like keeping it simple, like doing like 10 rows on a sock each day, and then maybe two rows on my would-be bag, and then an hour on like the throws if I have time. So I just did that, and if I complete it, I check it off. If I don't, then that's fine. You know, it's not a huge pressure for me to do that, but those are just a few things that I'm kind of doing to kind of organize myself a little bit, so I'm not like scrambling and trying to get things completed that are due by the end of the month, like the DVD socks. So this brings me to, oh wait, I have a couple acquisitions. Let me grab them really quick. The first one is, so I showed you the bag by Stitching Plaza, but here's another one. It's a big bag. Excuse me. More than likely, one of the projects are going to end up in this bag, one of the throws, because they're going to end up taking over. I'm pretty sure that the one isn't going to fit in here. Maybe it will. We'll see. But yeah, I bought this big bag and from Stitching Plaza, and I just love it. It's got like a plastic canvasy bottom, and it's really good. And it's got a little charm right here that says Yarnaholic. Let's see. It's a glare. Sorry about that. And a cute little handle. So yeah, I am going to something will probably be in that bag soon because it's super adorable and cute. Okay, so I have my January Yarnable. It's in one of these bins behind me, but I didn't bring it out and show it to you. So long story short, December shipped out, didn't get to me. There were a bunch of people from from Yarnable December. They didn't get their yarn and goodies. So she's going to refund us. But January is going to be my last month. I decided I would try a couple different ones. I'm going to try the Mandy's Making Coffee Shop and the Kimber Ray. No, not Kimber Ray. Kimber's Cozy Creation. Who's Kimber Ray? Or no, not Kimber Ray. That's somebody else. I'm sorry. I'm all mixed up. Kimber Ray is the pattern designer. But so Kimber's Cozy Creations, I'm going to try those out. She has a beautiful inspiration photo, and so I'm excited to see what she's going to make of that yarn. It's the Aurora Borealis, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm a sucker for those colors. So, you know, sucker for colors on Instagram. Arcane Fiberworks, which is a Canada-based company, they had a couple colorways on there that I was like, are super cute. And this one is super cute, and it's funny because it was a picture of a corgi, and the name of this is called Who's a Good Boy? And it's super cute, and I love it because it's so neutral. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with this yet, but it's just beautiful, and the inspiration picture was so cute because I think corgis are absolutely adorable. And then I couldn't resist the dye style and the pictures. It's just impressive what you get because you see the picture and what they dye, and it's when you see it in person, it's just gorgeous. This one is called Whispering Lilac, but see, this is pinks and teals, or sorry, purples, not pinks, purples and teals, and this is me. I love this. This is gonna be a pair of socks. It's so soft. These are both 80/20. I'm sorry, 80/20. So this was a yarn purchase that I had, and that's it. I haven't bought anything. I'm gonna try to work through all of this stash this year. I'm participating in the 2023 gram make along by I can't remember her name. Knitting something. But anyway, that's one thing I'm going to participate in. So, I came up with the Make 9 for 2023. And one thing that I have all this dishy right here that I just so want to make. And so I'm going to try to make a dishcloth a month. I'm going to kind of like add it into my knitting, and you know, I can knit one in one day, but it is cotton yarn, so I'm hoping that I could like start one, you know, on Saturday and finish it on Sunday and get one knocked out. But I'm going to try for one per month, one dishcloth. I'm going to, so here's my Make 9 list right here. So one dishcloth per month, the DVD socks. I can't read this backwards, so I'm going to have to look. It won't be backwards for you, I promise. The Stillness Shawl by Helen Stewart, and I'm going to use, and I have the yarn right here, I'm going to use the Moonglow Yarn Co. yarn that I was going to use for the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along, and I'm like, I want to use it for a shawl, and this one was perfect. So, this color is Mermaid Lagoon. It's beautiful teal, dark teal. The next one is Mermint. Beautiful. These are already caked because I was, you know, I frogged that project. The last one is Saltwater Taffy. See if I can do this. It's so beautiful. So those are the three colors I'm going to use for the Stillness Shawl. And that is on my Make 9. That's number 3. They're not in any order. I just was like listing things out. Number 4 is the Anthology Throw. And I am going to use, I have 7 skeins right here. love the Long Dog Yarn Labyrinth collection. And so I think I'm going to go like green, then yellow, orange, and then purple, and then, or maybe I might go lighter, and then a light purple, and then I'm going to transition over, or maybe I'll stick this in between. I'm going to relook at the picture that she had, but I'm going to use this for the anthology throw. I see everybody making them, and they look absolutely beautiful. Another thing I want to make is number 5, yarn cozies. So I'm going to try to make one per month. This is super ambitious, but they don't take that long. But I have yarn cozies that I bought, but I really like the hand knit ones. So one of my goals is to make one per month, hopefully. Number 6 is Christmas stockings. So I'm hoping to make some Christmas stockings for my family, for me, make little ones as like cute little gifts where you can put like candy canes in. Number 7 is I'm going to try brioche, and I'm going to try a 1-color brioche, maybe 2-color brioche. We'll see how ambitious that I get. Number 8 is the Coziest Memories blanket. I'm going to try to put like 5 squares in per month, so not too big of a goal, but the weekends are my majority of knitting time, so I'm hoping that I can, utilize my time and make it, and complete everything that I want. Not holding my feet to the fire, but this is just a few things that I want to do. And lastly, number 9 is I want to finish my 2022 WIPS, the cardi, the bag, and the socks. So that's my make 9 for this year. We'll see how this goes. This is my first year doing this. But yeah, I think that's all that I have as far as I showed you all my WIPs. I showed you my acquisitions. Was on vacation, staycation for like 10 days, and it was really nice. I got a lot of knitting, and then I fell sick with a terrible migraine, and I feel a lot better. I'm so thankful that I have medication and supporting family here, because migraines are just the worst. But anyway, I think that's about it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.